Tinubu aired in his Holy Communion Church Rat analogy on climate change. Bishop Isong, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The Director General of the Remedy for Victims of Religious Persecution and Discrimination Initiative, Bishop Emeng Gospel Isong, says the all-progressive presidential candidate aired in his Holy Communion and Church Rat metaphor. Bishop Emeng Isong disclosed this in Calabar while reacting to the statement credited to the all-progressive Congress presidential candidate. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential flag bearer, had compared Nigeria's compliance with global climate change's directive to preventing a church rat from eating poisoned Holy Communion. He spoke during his engagement with the Arewa Joint Committee interactive session in Kaduna on his programs for Nigeria if elected president. However, responding to the analogy, Bishop Isong said the All-Progressive Congress presidential flag bearer aired and should withdraw his statement, otherwise he will lose his teeming supporters. He described the statement as sarcastic, demeaning, and misrepresentatives of the Christian communion. Some of us who have been his teeming supporters feel the statement is very derogative, misrepresenting and misinterpretation of the Christian communion, our high sacrament, which is the death of Christ and his resurrection. The Christian faith holds the sacrament of the Holy Communion of the bread and wine very sacrosanct, highly supernatural, and very eternally significant. Therefore, by whatever mistake the All-Progressive Congress presidential flag bearer had made, that comment is going to affect 60 million of his supporters who take communion every week and month, Bishop Isong said. He added that he expected the former Lagos State governor to be the last person to make such sarcastic comments about the Christian faith. He advised the presidential flag bearer to apologize for the statement, as it may have a serious effect on his person and his teeming supporters across the country. I think a person like Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be the last person to make sarcastic comment about our faith. I hereby call on the maker of that statement to pull it out, apologize immediately, or else it will have a very serious effect on his person and teeming supporters. Bishop Isong emphasized that you cannot compare the holy sacrament of the Christian faith with climate change because it has no relationship. First of all, I'm going to start with from the bottom to the top. Sincerely, I have been asking myself questions when I heard that particular statement of Tinubu, or that statement Tinubu made. I've asked myself time and time again, what will be the relationship between climate change with Holy Communion and Church Rat? I have asked myself questions that what is the relationship between Holy Communion, climate change, and Church Rat? And I've not been able to get any answer because there is no relationship. There is no relationship. And see, sincerely, just like the bishop said, I am very disappointed that Tinubu will come out to say this. Do you know why? If there's anyone who is supposed to come out and make this mistake, it should not be Jagaban. Sincerely, it should not be. I'm of the opinion that Tinubu, who has assisted people to contest for presidency, should know the do's and don'ts already. He should know the regulation. In fact, I'm expecting his own campaigning to be first among others. Why? He has been assisting others to campaign for presidency. And so along the line, or along the way, he has picked up many things. He has been able to learn some do's and don'ts. So him coming out to say this sincerely, I don't expect him from him at all. Which bishop is this? Are you for God or for Satan? This is an ordinary diplomatic idiomatic expression. Well, there is nothing ordinary or idiomatic about Church Rat and Holy Communion. There is nothing, absolutely nothing. Because anytime people say this, I'm sorry, I have to go back. There is a young girl that was killed about 5-6 months ago. Deborah Samuel, I will never forget her name. Deborah Samuel was killed because, according to the Muslims, she blasphemed. I don't know when we turn people where they fight for God, though. I don't even want to go deep into the matter. They killed that particular lady because of waiting they call blasphemy. Tinubu has blasphemed. But unfortunately, Christianity is not a religion of violence. I'm telling you. Why people are coming out to say this, it is because the Muslims have always reacted in the opposite manner. So they are like, I don't talk in our own now. Nobody they kill now. Nobody is going to attack anybody, Me, if I were Tinubu, the fact that I even pick a Muslim ticket will even make me very careful about my utterances. But he was just too careless. He was too careless. What is idiomatic in the statement, sir? What is the correlation in climate change with poor church rats and poisoned Holy Communion? Enough of this gullibility. Okay. The use of the cliche as poor as a church rat did not start today. In fact, it did come out for a week. It's not even as poor as a church rat. My own is, what is the relationship in climate change and what is the relationship in poisoned Holy Communion? To be very sincere with you, people are even saying, what's it called? The church rat, why will he say that? Why will he do this? No, I am saying, what is the correlation between what he said and poison Holy Communion? Now that one I don't understand. Okay, but now the poison Holy Communion entered Tinubu's statement. Okay. Jagaban, please come down to the educational and intellectual knowledge and capabilities and capacities level of people you want to lead. Reserve your brain till we enter Asorok on 29th May 2023. Only few of us will opportunity to attend good school. Even some that's opportunity like Bala get some pains in the brain. This one is not a matter of get some pains in the brain. This statement now he used is wrong. He's wrong. And to me, he would have just come aside, come talk, say, oh, make una no vex. So I don't know salary this could be. And this matter then go don't sweep them under the carpet. But the fact that Tinubu never even listen to anybody. Okay. Our Yoruba elders would say, Otalaka Jekute Sosi, means that as far as a church rites, he is saying that nothing church rites will eat except Holy Communion, as no any other edible things in the church, and it is a poison for the rat to eat from the Holy Communion, which means that all offers that the Western nation are giving us on climate change are poison to us. Simple but politics meaning in another things. My dear, he should learn, not just him, presidential candidates should learn from coming out should learn to say things they mean and mean things they say. If you want to communicate A, make sure you say A, and make sure that A you said is communicated. 2023, let us make sure we do the right thing. Let us make sure we vote the right people, and let us make sure that we do the right thing. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for today.